Hello everyone, I'm here with Brian Freeburger, winner of our Legacy Night here at Level Up Games. How you doing?
I'm good. Tried out a new deck tonight. Obviously worked out fairly well.
I'm glad it worked out for you. What did you try out tonight?
We tried Painter for the first time. A deck that I've seen a number of times here, played a number of times on camera, but never actually owned before tonight. So I took a shell that I found online, made a couple of tweaks, and it worked.
So what flavor of Painter did you play? I've seen mono red, I've seen red white, even some of the more older builds of Painter were blue.
Not blue, that's for sure. We played I would say mostly mono red deck. It has a black splash for a card that any Moto grinders will not recognize, but paper grinders might, called Chaos Defiler. It's only available in the 40k Commander deck, and as such, it's not on Moto yet. It's only in paper. But that's your black splash. It's a very good card. I got to kill a True Name Nemesis with it tonight because it says choose a card, not destroy target card, so that was very funny. But overall, it's still the mono red deck. You still play like Magus of the Moons and occasionally even Blood Moons in the sideboard, just as the saying basically. Look, I don't really care about my mana condition. I can fix my mana whatever. So yeah, you still play those.
So Painter's been doing better and better and has gained a lot of traction recently. Why do you think that is, especially in light of the initiative bans?
I think a lot of people have realized in the last 2 years, I'd say, that the way they were going about Painter is wrong. And what I mean by that is a lot of the previous thinking behind Painter was that you have to win with the combo. You have to win through the combo. And as the cards have evolved in that deck, that's not really true anymore. You have Urza Saga, you have Fable the Mirror Breaker, you have Fury, you have Chaos Defilers. All these cards create a pretty coherent mid-range plan as well, where you're playing cards outside of the curve. Like you can play Fable the Mirror Breaker on turn 1 with a Lotus Petal and an Ancient Tomb. Turn 2 very easily, very, very easily. I did it several times tonight. And you can just play this sort of stompy, sort of mid-range plan that works a lot better against certain decks. You don't have to rely so heavily on the combo. Whereas previous versions of the deck were basically, if you remove the Painter Servants or the Grindstones from the equation, their deck didn't do anything. It was entirely based around getting those out and protecting them. So, big difference in thinking has led to a quantum shift in how that deck is doing. Similar to what we're seeing with Elves. In fact, last week we saw Elves having a quantum shift in how they used to be a full combo deck and now a mid-range deck. And we're seeing the same thing with Painter.
I think it's really awesome that in a format as old as Legacy with so many defined pillars of the format that we are seeing these shifts, whether it be from cards being printed like the initiative cards leading to an entirely new archetype, or just support for our older archetypes like Blue Red Delver and its reign for so long.
Yep.
And now the quantum shifts in these. It's awesome to see that shake up in Legacy. It makes me really excited for the format.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think if you look at the challenge results from this weekend, I think all 8 decks in the top 8 were different. I don't even think they were like different variations on a shell either. Like, used to be like you could say, oh, look, the Blue Red Delver deck is in there, and so is 3 other flavors, but they're different flavors. No. I think it's just straight up 8 different decks because of the post-ban. And maybe that cohesive makes a bit more cohesion in the coming weeks as the meta evolves, but right now the meta is wide open and there's a lot of things to try and play right now.
Well, it sounds like a great time to be playing Legacy, and I'm glad you're able to beat everybody else playing all these new flavors tonight, trying all these new things. And thank you so much for the interview, Ryan.
Thank you.